fast bowler development program in India, because that's what I can do. I can develop fast bowlers. The mindset that the more you do, the harder you work, the better you get. And unfortunately, that might be okay for batting, but for bowling, it doesn't work like that. There will always be a talented bowler coming. Umran Malik, Kuldeep Sen, Navdeep Saini, these guys are coming through. But the key is developing them. The key is nurturing through, giving them the right information so they can achieve the potential that they clearly have. So my tip to all bowlers, they need to sprint more. They need to throw more medicine balls. They need to jump more, and they need to bowl weighted balls. The gym stuff is supplementary. And then from there, you need to learn the craft, the game awareness.
So here we are with Steffan Jones. First of all, he's a former player, a former high-performance bowling coach of Rajasthan Royals, and now his own endeavour, Pacelab, is doing wonders for Indian cricket and roping in top talents where their main aim is to enhance a fast bowler's career and their trajectory through biomechanics and other scientific programs. So Steffan, first of all, thank you very much for talking with OneIndia, Michael.
Pleasure.
So how has you've been a professional cricketer, you've worked in IPL in various schools as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
How did the Pacelab concept start in your mind?
Okay, so when I played for 20 years professionally, and I was also a professional rugby player. So I was very much grown up with high performance, physical training, strength and conditioning, power work. But for me, there was a sort of something missing in that we weren't testing it. You need to plan the direction of travel. You need to know where you currently are. So I test everything, and technology in the world now is incredible. So we need to know where the current bowler is sat, where they are physically, technically, tactically, psychologically. Then from there, I can tailor an individual program for the fast bowler based on their needs. Every bowler has a different style. There's no point copying a certain bowler. No, they have an individual style, and then the key is to make sure that the technique and the strength and conditioning is right for that individual bowler. And that's what Pacelab does differently to everyone else.
So we have seen already Indian pacer Ishant Sharma is working here in Bangalore, and I'm sure that you have multiple projects around India, all over the world as well. So what have the ecosystem of bowling in India you have seen, especially for pace bowling? Because we have seen that we have some top quality pacers with Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami, but we have also a lot of talented pacers who have kind of faded away. So what is the reason do you think behind that, and how you are aiming to have a change in that?
So for me, I'll say it straight away now, I would love to be in charge of a fast bowler development program in India, because that's what I can do. I can develop fast bowlers. The IPL and the top level, they're already good. The next level down, and I know Troy Cooley and the NCA does some great job. I'm here to help. So the problem in India, as people, the work ethic is exemplary. It's an example to everyone in the world, the work ethic. But with that becomes the mindset that the more you do, the harder you work, the better you get. And unfortunately, that might be okay for batting, but for bowling, it doesn't work like that. So bowling for 2 hours a day is not healthy. But it has to be smart with what we're trying to achieve. So I think there's a mixture in India, as everywhere in the world, where some bowlers are over bowled, while others are under bowled. We spend too long in the gym and not actually bowling. So fast bowling is about intensity. Nothing we can do in the gym will match the intensity in bowling. So my big thing is planning, is periodization. So much talent. But Indian bowlers, it can't be about the volume of bowlers. There will always be a talented bowler coming. Umran Malik, Kuldeep Sen, Navdeep Saini, these guys are coming through. But the key is developing them. The key is nurturing through, giving them the right information so they can achieve the potential that they clearly have.
There is always room for improvement, as you have rightly said. But one more thing that we saw that Ishant Sharma is doing various drills, curated, personalized. What was the main, program of his training? If you can elaborate.
So I've helped Ishant on and off since he was playing Test cricket. Actually, I think about 7 or 8 years, on and off, because I then go to the Royals and so it's difficult then to. But so Ishant is clearly a legend. There's only 2 bowlers, seamers in India who've got over 100 tests, Pacelab and Ishant. So there's nothing I can teach him bowling. He knows what a good delivery is. What I can do is look at his technique, make sure we can sort of fine-tune his sequencing, his timing. As you get older, timing is different because we get older, it's a bit, the body's a bit broken. So the key for him is maintaining his freshness, his sharpness. He looks lean, he looks really fighting fit, and he's a knee-dominant bowler. So it's important that we maintain strength. If Ishant loses strength, he loses pace. So this last year IPL, he bowled 145. And that's good pace for someone his age and someone his workloads. So it's about managing workload, managing intensity, and making sure he's fresh enough to bowl. Ultimately, that's his skill. He's a bowler.
I've seen that you're working with a lot of next-gen bowlers, youngsters as well. What is the main thing that you think a general Indian pace bowler who is aspiring to be a pace bowler will have to work on from early ages? What are the main things that they have to focus on?
So that's a great question. For me, because of the physical education programs in India, a lot of the bowlers haven't got physical literacy, athletic development. So you have a foundation of movement. You need to be able to move. There's no point me coaching a bowler to sort of on back foot contact 4 times their body weight, on front foot contact 8 to 9, if they can't stand on one leg. Their knee valgus, their knee collapses. And that's built, if in these big centers we are doing sort of the general prep work with 20-year-old athletes, it's too late. That needs to be in school. And then from there we give athletic development, so speed wins. So my tip to all bowlers, they need to sprint more. They need to throw more medicine balls. They need to jump more, and they need to bowl weighted balls. The gym stuff is supplementary. And then from there, you need to learn the craft, the game awareness, when to bowl slower balls. Not enough bowlers, Jasprit Bumrah, Malinga, can bowl Yorkers. They can. But why are we struggling to find bowlers who can bowl Yorkers? So our training has to be more relevant.
You worked with Rajasthan Royals in the IPL as a high-performance bowling coach, if I'm right.
Yep.
And how was the experience? How has the IPL experience been for you?
Incredible. I loved that. The timing of it was great for me. Ultimately, the Rajasthan Royals, through Rahul Dravid, took a gamble because I wasn't in cricket. I was a director of sport at a private school. But they saw something in me, and I was employed as a bowling coach in 2019. Loved it. But unfortunately, because of my role as director of sport, I couldn't commit fully. But the last 2 years, I've been in the IPL. I've prepped them to the tournament, spent 2 or 3 weeks in the tournament, making sure they're ready to go. Then I go home. I love that role. I love developing them, looking after them year round. Great setup. And for me, with Rahul Dravid, then there's only one way up.
With Rahul Dravid coming back to Rajasthan Royals again, is there another chance we are going to see you again in the IPL 2025?
Not 2025, but moving forward, they have my number.
Thank you very much, Steffan, for your interview. Really hoping that you can make a dynamic change in Indian pace bowling, and thank you for
your trying. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Don't miss out. Log on to OneIndia.com for more updates.